Hello, good people. Today was a volatile day, but if there is any day that was a buy day, I don't know if most of you guys saw what happened this morning. I'm about to show you a chart that proves everything I've been saying about buying the dip. But before I show you this, I want to say something just totally out of left wing, because somebody needs to hear this. You know what? I don't know you guys. I've never touched or seen you guys, but I love each and every one of you guys. And yeah, I'm a man from the west side Chicago, come up rough. But man, we gotta love one another. I mean, this entire page, I spend countless hours trying to show you guys, help you guys make money. And what I love about you guys is it's all ages, all genres, all genders, male, female. It doesn't matter. We're all God's creation. I know, enough of the kumbaya, get to the business. But I just wanted to let you guys know that. I love each and every one of you guys, and we need more love in this world today more than ever. All right? So let's get to the chart. So I'm going to pull up a chart here on my phone as soon as I get this record going. Shout out to my allergist, because I don't know about you guys. I've been suffering. So if you know anything that helps, I'm taking allergy shots. But if you know anything that helps with allergies, leave me a comment. All right. I'm going to say something after I talk about this stock, and I'm going to caution you guys. But I want to show you what happened this morning. Let's just go right to Tesla. Right? So if you pull up the one-day chart, and if you look at this morning, Tesla was down as low as 556, right? I'm just going. It could be lower, but I'm just seeing what's on my phone, right? And it was this morning, Chicago time at 9:34 a.m., right? Look at where it is now. Let's go to Hyliion, right? Well, let's go back to Tesla. It closed at 387, and it is, after hours right now, it's 391. So you're talking about from 355 to 391 in one day. That's what I mean about buying the dip. And I know a lot of you guys are scared right now. It's an extremely volatile market. It's a roller coaster. But remember, this is not running through the shopping aisle, throwing everything in the shopping cart. This is grabbing the fruit, touching it, smelling it, seeing if it's right. And if it's not right, she's putting it back. Let's go to Hyliion, and then let's look at what Hyliion did at the same time frame this morning, right? So Hyliion went all the way down to 35.20. And it closed at 40, and after hours, it's 40.98, right? So like a $6 bounce in one day. And a lot of the stock did that. Look at tech. There was a major sell-off in tech, and it just cratered this morning. And for those of you that was watching the market like I was, you could have bought in at the bottom. I knew at those prices, I really didn't care where it went from there. I knew those were buy prices. And so those of you that's been waiting, I hope some of you participated in some of that sell-off this morning. If you did, please let me know what it was, and let me know if you did, right? I also want to say that Tesla, if you came up in a house like me with a lot of kids in the family, so I came up with a lot of kids in the family, right? I got 6 brothers and 2 sisters. Yep, I know, no privacy. But what I will tell you is old school parents punished everybody when one person did something wrong, right? Tesla was the brat today. Tesla, not just today in this market, Tesla is the bad kid. And it's making Hyliion and all the other EVs take a spanking. Boo, Tesla. But I just want to tell you that's what's going on. Tech is getting its butt whooped. Because tech helped to run the market up to where it is. And a lot of these technology companies, which includes EVs, are overvalued, right? And so because of what happened at Tesla, it caused all the rest of your stock to take a whooping. Good analogy, wasn't it? So we all got a whooping because of Tesla. And so what you have to do now is, remember, I always say this, whatever you are going to invest in this market right now during this time, only invest half. So what I did was, and I hope I could show you a chart, I did a buy order based on this morning's dips. I did it for Shell, Hyliion, which is Tortoise Acquisition, and I also did it for Tesla. So what I did was I set a limit order at these low prices that it dipped today. So if it dips tomorrow, I know many of you are at work, right? We have lives. I have another business, so I was making moves and running out the door. So what's happening if it dips again? I'm good because it's going to buy, and I set my buy. And here's what I want to caution you guys about. I'm not buying everything that I want to buy. I'm only buying, I set it for 25% at those prices of what I'm going to buy during this volatile season. Remember, we're not going mass grocery shopping. We're picking for fruit and we're taking our time, right? Because we're smart investors. There's going to be more volatility. There's going to be more dips. I don't know. I don't have a crystal ball. I can't look you guys in the camera and tell you that it's going to drop this low again. I don't know. No one knows. But what I do know is it is going to be a volatile market. You know, it's going to fluctuate up and down. It could be a parabolic move, which I hope it is, meaning that it's going to stair step its way up. You know, higher lows and higher highs. So that's what a parabolic move does, right? And so if that happens, that's good. But we are seeing a major pullback. But for those of you that know about red, remember what Warren Buffett said. When others are brave, I'm gonna paraphrase exactly what he said. When others are brave, you need to be fearful. When others are fearful, you need to be brave. So when people are selling off, you need to be buying. And when people are buying, hopefully you made enough profit to be selling. And that makes you a savvy investor. You'll make money long term. So what I'm doing right now is I'm setting up my long-term investments. I'm buying the tortoises long term. For me, long term is 3 years. I plan on popping it in 3 years because I think that or 3 to 5 years because of the conversion they're going through, all right, from half electric to full electric vehicles. And with Tesla, I'm going long because Tesla has so much stuff in the pipeline right now that's going to come out. The $25,000 Tesla in 3 years, the HVAC system, the roofing system. I mean, you're going to be able to create your own energy, right? Then Governor Gavin from California with in 15 years, 13 to 15 years, that no more gas vehicles. And I know some of you guys think it's a whack job. It's not a done deal, but the industry is already heading that way. That's what these EVs are all about. I'm also going to caution you guys, don't have all your money in the EVs. Don't have all your money in the SPACs, special purpose acquisition companies. Don't have all of your money into one sector. If you look, the stay-at-home stocks are starting to rise, right? The Zooms and all of those are starting to rise, which means that the country is probably mentally getting ready to go back in because of rising COVID cases. That's a short play, right? So here's what I would do long term, meaning this winter. I would look at some of those stocks, which I'm in, and I've done the restaurants, I've done hotels, and I've done Darton and those type of deals where I've made money 3 times on Darton Foods, because every time COVID went up, it dropped, I bought it. And then every time they start opening up states, I sold it. And 3 times I made real good money off of that stock. And so you guys, I want you to start looking during this season like that. And remember, only go in with 25% of what, if let's say you have $1,000 you want to put into Tesla, right? Only go in with $250. I can't do my math today. $250 increments at a time. Because what will happen is you'll see that it's going to, wherever you buy it, it's going to drop lower than you dollar cost average. Buy the dip. Buy the dip. If you don't learn anything from me during this season, I want you to learn this. Buy the dip. Number 1, curb your appetite, and don't have FOMO, fear of missing out. Those 3 things will get you burned. Now is the time to be smart. Look at what the market did this morning. I want you all to go into your charts. If you don't have a chart, if you don't have a brokerage, go to yahoofinance.com. They have the chart there, and look at what all of the tech stock did this morning and all of the EVs did this morning at opening bell. And then look at what it closed at today. You could have made a lot of money. A lot of these stocks were the lowest they've been up in a month, and they recovered. So I want you guys to focus on these. And there's one more stock that a lot of you guys have been mentioning to me, and the acquisition got approved today. Let's talk about SwitchBack Energy, because a lot of you have been talking about SwitchBack Energy, which is SBE. And it's an acquisition that's about to happen. You can buy the stock now. And I picked up a few shares of SwitchBack. I think it's a good stock. I think it's a good buy. And I think that you should wait for the dip. I think it's going to dip down a little bit. And so what I did was I just got a few shares just to see. And what I learned from that is it didn't pull back as much as these other SPACs did after the announcement, right? And so, but I just think that we're going to have another day like we did today. And if we don't, I'm going to be ready for it. If we don't, then I'll buy in. But if we do, I'm going to buy the dip, right? So a lot of you guys was also talking about XL Fleet. XL Fleet, I looked it up. It's a company that's actually a lot like Hyliion. They're going to do conversions on trucks. Well, there's a unit that fits onto your existing truck, and they start as low as F-150s, like the Ford F-150s. They got a couple of Ford trucks, the shuttles that go, from the airport. Those are shuttle buses. They have electric conversion kits that will fit onto your existing fleet. So, and I looked at the entire company. I looked at everything, and it is a good company, and I think they're going to make money. I think that Hyliion is further down the road than they are, because they have a fully electric vehicle. Hyliion will have a fully electric vehicle, and this company has yet to develop the technology. So I'm bearish on it right now. And they have a lot of hype and a lot of pictures, just like Nikola did. And it's a better company. I'm not going to compare it to the other company. And I would say, yeah, it's a good play. Personally, I'm not going to get in it because I'm going to limit my risk. The money that I would put in this company, I would just double down on Hyliion. That's what I would personally do. So you guys remember, do your own research and consult with your own financial advisor, to which I am not. So if you think that this video has been helpful, please give me a like. Leave me a comment on if you got in on the dip this morning or not, because I missed it and I'm not missing it again. But I will show you how, for those newbies that are out there, I will show you how to go in and, put in a ticker symbol, put in a limit buy, and then put in good until cancel. if it dips back down to this price, it would automatically buy. Of course, you have to have the money available while you're at work, and then you're good. But here's another thing I would tell you. Still keep an eye on that. Watch it. You can go back in and edit it, and you can change the price, right? So you don't miss out again. All right, you guys, live, love, laugh, and learn.